Hi Taurus, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have the mystical messages of the Oracle for you. And they are quite beautiful, I have to say. Yeah. I feel like somebody is returning to you here. This is far too deep for you to like meet somebody here and they're in this kind of energy. No. Somebody is returning to you because clearly because they love you, but they have really trusted their intuition here. This person, I believe, has gone really, really deep to find the answer. It's possible that they have to end another situation, maybe, because we have this card forbidden. Maybe you were forbidden for them, and this is the gate, right? And the gate is closed here because what is behind the gate was forbidden, right? And so we also have, these cards here about, we do have a card about liberation here. We have She Who Frees Herself. It could be a man, you guys, yes. And so, but it's about liberation and freedom. And I feel like somebody here, this person is most likely freeing themselves. It's possible they are freeing themselves from never believing their intuition. That can be a whole new awakening, right? And a whole new kind of liberation. It is possible. But I feel like this person, whoever they are, rather, is really kind of wanting you, and they felt like they were in a prison and that they couldn't have you, with the jester here who's in jail, right? He is. And so, maybe that's you kind of wishing, and that can be, something that was kind of forbidden too, because he's in jail and he wants what's on the outside. I feel like this is protected, and this person here is returning to you. I feel like they're returning to you because they feel like this person is home to you, or you are home to them. We have making a choice here, right? And then we have this card, maintain your childlike spirit. Like, try not to be too serious, possibly. I feel like somebody's coming with with some beautiful words, like either I'm sorry, or I want this with you, or I'm free now, or all of the above, or any of the above. We also have this card of the sacrifice right here. Renunciation, offering, letting go. We see the sad woman, right? We have solitude, cycles, and family. Maybe this person thinks that you are family. Maybe they want to get married to you, marry you. It's possible to have a family, right? But, even if you don't have kids with somebody and you're married, that is your family. Yes, it is. But long story short, this person has probably been in solitude. We see the card over here at the top, right? And then underneath that card is the card of cycles. And, we do live in cycles. This is how it is. This is why the woman has her period supposed to be every 28 days, according to the moon, because the moon cycle is every 28 days. Yeah. So, right now they're trying to act like, being human or being a woman or a man is like, they're just trying to demoralize and dehumanize and kind of degenderize you. Yeah, they are. It's ridiculous. But it's very evil. It is. But long story short, I don't know how we got into that. But this, this is all about, the cycles. Yeah, this person, maybe there was another cycle, of course, right? I believe this person had to really think about this long and hard. And we also have this card of, we have the truth here. We do. And this woman's holding the mirror. And, the sun's kind of shining off of it. Or, like illuminating here on her mirror. Like she has her clarity that this is the truth. And that this is what she needs for her life. Yeah. And, we also have this consciousness card here. And we have the seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. All showing up with this primal card, which is instinct and connecting deep within. Yeah, this is all about somebody. It's really beautiful. They've gone through a spiritual awakening, and here they come. Yeah. And so we also have this card about this woman who divines, right? And the name of the card is Futura, which is, about the future, right? future choice and judgment. This person's making a decision here, I believe, for a rebirth. Right? We have this particular Seven of Swords, and this talks about plans and hopes, and the wish card. It's usually seen as deception, but this man is making plans, right? I always say that about the Seven of Swords, though, in my readings. It could be an escape as well, because somebody has a wish, and this is why he is there with the swords, right? We have the empty well, and this is time to replenish. This is why this sounds like a renewal, right? And this is protected, as I have said. Somebody is planning here. They're planning to return. We have this, the planning and the resourcefulness card. This is also the Seven of Feathers or Swords, right? In this deck, this is a kindred partnership that somebody wants to replenish. Like, this is fun, and somebody feels like somebody is their kindred partner, like there's compassion. You know, there could be kind of a childlike kind of dynamic to the situation, but two people could be friends and they see each other maybe as family. Kin is known as family, right? In, you know, in the South. I mean, I don't use that because I'm not really from the South. No. Right? And this Vesta card also talks about somebody here is, you know, their household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Wow. So you're going to move in with this person, Taurus. Sorry, Taurus. You're going to move in with them, or they're going to move in with you. Right? We have the courtesy card. And here is, you know, he's right next to the jester who's in jail, like looking outside, so curious. I know what I want is on the outside of these bars, right? And the courtesy card, thoughtful, polite, and good manners. This person's coming very, very polite. I feel like they probably don't want to make you mad or something. Yeah. Maybe you were a third party in the past and you were forbidden, and, you know, that could have made you angry. Definitely could have been a third party here. Could have been. The compromise card is here next to the recovery card. Somebody's recovering something that was hidden, or forbidden rather, because that's next to that card too. Here we see the recovery and we see the angels, right? And we have here also the heaven card. Let's see what the heaven card talks about. It is a very beautiful card. It is. That was the first card that was pulled. It is. And let's see what they have to say about that. And this is unsatisfied with life, searching for happiness, messages from the heavens. I mean, that's very cool. So somebody, this person who's coming was unhappy in their life. They were. And that is the person who is probably the jester in prison, right? And we have the adoption card. Somebody's giving something up. Right down here, there's sacrifice, letting go, right? Wow. And we also see this card on the sacrifice card is offering. This person, I believe, is making a sacrifice for you, Taurus. And they're offering you love here. And this is real love. This isn't any kind of games or anything like that. No. In fact, you know, if you think if somebody has let somebody else go because of their deep love for you, I mean, that's real, right? This heaven card, it talks about somebody being unhappy with their life, but this is the most spiritual card in the whole deck. It is. And this talks about messages from loved ones coming through dreams, and you may be touched by an angel with a special person coming into your life, filled with pure love that uplifts you or your family. You will be very blessed with some almost heavenly experiences, and may find you have healing abilities through your hands, or the ability to use the right words to make people feel better. You may also discover a child has special talents or is a gifted psychic. Okay, but this really talks about somebody here. It could be all of those, but it talks about somebody. The general gist is somebody is receiving messages from the divine. Yeah, it does. It can talk about maybe if you have had problems with money in the past. It's the time to manifest your dreams. Yeah, but for me, this is dreams in love. I feel like it is. And speaking of that, we have this card here, right? The perfect partner. We see the people dancing, and they are being serenaded by the trio. They're looking into each other's eyes. She's holding a rose he gave her, and they're doing the dance of life, or the dance of love. And so this person here, whoever, they think you're their perfect person. Yeah, they do. They think you are the perfect partner. And we have the mother here. And, this could be Cancerian insight or Cancerian energy. It doesn't have to be, but because Cancer is the mother, right? This is why Cancer is kind of very caring, right? And they love family. Yeah, family. We have that card over here, the family card, right? But, this card right here talks about somebody who's trusting their divine feminine energy. Yeah, it is. And she is the mother, but she is also, she is holding the baby there. She's also a, what do they sit in? What do they call it? In Spanish it's sit in. It is the woman, the mermaid. She's the mermaid, right? And so here we have the adoption card. Somebody's giving something up because they feel like this other person is their perfect partner, right? We see the man adopting the woman to, or she's adopting the child. He's adopting the child out, if that is, proper English here. And so, last but not least, you guys, we have this card here where somebody here, this card talks about somebody has made their bed and now they have to lay in it, right? But it can talk about somebody who maybe has, maybe this person has a little bit of fear here, possibly. It's possible, but it can also talk about somebody who's already made their decision. Now, I have to go with this. If it turns out bad, good or bad, right? You guys have heard that expression, possibly. He made his bed, now let him lay in it, right? That's for people who kind of did the wrong thing, and now they have to suffer the consequences. But this person could be thinking it could go either way. Maybe you won't have them. Because of, maybe you were a third party with this forbidden card. It's possible here you were. This person has been in solitude about you. Or maybe this could be you, but... and so we have that card here. But we have the wishbone. And the wishbone is the 9 of hearts. This talks about a marriage. It can talk about a marriage coming into fruition. Let's look at the 9 of hearts or the wishbone. Let's see what they have to say about that. It's a very beautiful card. I remember my uncle used to say the wishbone, so we could see who kind of gets their wish, right, with the chicken wishbone. Yeah, and so we have the wishbone has long been used to bring luck and wishes, whether it's carried from Thanksgiving dinner or hung above the door. It doesn't matter where you get the wishbone. No, the 9 of hearts represents the wish of the person being read for. Yeah, and foretells new things to come. You have a new wish coming. You do. With this person, the card following that one foretells whether the wish will be had or not. Okay, I didn't really talk about marriage, but this card is the plowed fields. And this card talks about, and it's on either one of these sides of these cards because I've only chosen 3. The plowed fields talks about things just kind of growing beautifully and things coming to fruition, right? We see the plowed fields where they have planted their crops and they are growing just beautifully. Let's see what it says. The plowed field, much like a farmer ready to plant, the 4 of clubs shows that the ground is ready for what you're planting or planning for the future. The work has been done and now we wait for the fruit. However, stay with the upkeeps. Nasty weeds can pop up and something and smother your crops if you don't stay on top of it. Yeah. This person's coming and they know they kind of have to pay attention to what they're doing. Yeah, because we have this card about good manners and being polite and thoughtful, right? They're coming and it's ready. The timing is right in this reading for them to come, or in this situation. And they're coming and they're hoping it's going to really turn out well here. That's what this card is about. And the last card we have is this card, Begin Now, Take Your First Step. And that's what they are doing. And so this is really beautiful. We're going to, in the extended, we're going to do their tarot spread and find out how they feel about you, Taurus, right? And we're going to find out how they are seeing this, their environment, what you don't know about them, right? And what this is all about, the underlying energies and their outcome. And we're going to do the Tree of Life, not the Tree of Life, but the Gypsy spread in the outcome, in the extended rather. We're going to start it here and complete it and clarify it in the other reading. We have the enemy is in the past. This talks about somebody who was a third party in the past, most likely. We have the forbidden card down here. I feel like in the past you could have been this third party. The hope card coming into play, yeah. And that's what this person is hoping. They're hoping that whatever they plant with you is going to grow till eternity. Yeah, this is what they're hoping, or whatever they have planted. We have the consolation card in the obstacle. This can talk about forgiveness, but it can talk about a rebirth, right? It can. Let's see what else we have. And we have, and he's asking for forgiveness here from the angel, right? And the angel's granting it. And this is for a rebirth. In the outcome is the decision or the conversation card. You could be, this person could be contacting you to have this conversation here. But this is really, this looks really good. It looks really beautiful. The first card we have is service, where he's holding the door open for the woman. You know, he's holding the door open to the coach or the car. It could be anybody, but it doesn't matter who it is. No, it just matters that this is your person being very attentive to you and holding the door open so this can grow and go into something really beautiful. We're going to end this reading. The link is below. They're all super affordable. Thank you so much, Taurus, for watching, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe.